If that little dude helps me get more views, I can spread the word of the Lord, so be it, right? Here's an update in addition from the one I did yesterday. No health updates. Obviously, most of you guys know if you watch that I'll be waiting about 6 weeks to go to UAB to get more stuff tested and see what they recommend to do, since the last MRI I just had a week or so ago shows that it looks like the cancer is working on its way back. But had an interesting shirt on today, and I actually bought this shirt about a year ago, but the print was a little bit low than it was supposed to be, so I just never wore it much. But what a interesting, perfect verse in my situation, and I think obviously it was in the Bible for a reason. And what's even more interesting is, the best I can remember, I think in all of Paul's books that he wrote for all these different countries, there's only 2 verses that were quotes from Jesus, and this was one of them. And you obviously might have already seen it and already know it. My grace is sufficient for you, that I am made perfect in weakness. And in my situation, I think it's a perfect idea of how I grasp it, is I can relate with Paul in ways where, if everything was going right and perfectly, and I think this is one of the problems with, you look at why another verse that you've heard me quote before that's so interesting is, the root of money is the love of money is the root of all evil. And just how, not that you can't have it, but when things are going well and you're doing great financially, you're doing great physically, everything seems to be fine, it's so easy to not pay any attention to God. So many people that know God, know who he was, knows what they've done, they just learn how to put him aside because everything else on earth is going so smooth. But in my situation, maybe I was getting a little bit more bland again after 8 years of miraculously not having this terminal cancer come back. Maybe that's why it's back. The Lord can let these things be that way because he knows my goal is to stay strong in the faith. My goal is to be eternally in heaven with my Lord. So that's just something I wanted to mention today and think about. So if you've got any different struggles that you've got going on, use it for good. And don't ever doubt that Lord puts things in our lives so it makes us look to him and not to ourselves. And I do believe that's probably what Paul meant well when he wrote that particular section of the Bible. So love all you guys. I'll keep everyone updated. And if you'd like me to do more of these, let me know. I feel in my heart I want to do more again like I used to do.